Okay, so this is how you program this Moen GEC8 Junior by Moen Canada. So just really quickly, these three, the tuner plugs into the tuner here, which is on and off for the tuner. Okay, the wand, the compressor here are not in any of the loops. Okay, so I've got them just on all the time. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pedals. It'll take up to 8. Okay, but I've got 5 for the demo. All right, so how it works is when this first starts up, right now it's telling you that this is in bank 1. Okay, bank 1, program 1. So bank 1, program 1 has one pedal on, and it's the Ibanez tube screamer here. Okay, the third one, which is 1, 2, 3. I'm coming across this way. OCD's 1, 2, 3. So that is on there. Okay, so right now, if we were to play, this Ibanez tube screamer would be engaged. Okay, now let's first of all, we can toggle between banks. Let me just show you quickly. So what we would do is, if I want this on bank 2, so keep in mind, each bank has 4 programs. So bank 1, we can program up to 4 different programs. Bank 2, we would literally click on this, it's flashing, select, now we're on bank 2, program 1, program 2, program 3, program 4 of bank 2. Okay, let's go back to bank 1. Okay, now we're in bank 1. When it's flashing, click. Now we're back to the tube screamer. Okay, let's program this number 2. Okay, so bank 1, programmed bank 1, and this we'll use this as program 2. So let's select it. Right now it's showing all 5 pedals lit up. Okay, so let's what we're going to do to get into program mode to program this channel is you're going to hold this down and you're going to wait for this blue light, which is a program mode. Okay, while it's in program mode, you can click all these off. So now I've selected all 4 of those and I've turned all those pedals off. Now, because this takes up to 8, the first group of 4 are here. To get the other, if we had 8 pedals, we need to get into these green ones. Now I only have 5 right now. I don't have 6, 7, or 8, but 5 is now turned on. Let's turn 5 off. What we need to do is turn this from the low numbers to the high numbers. So we click that and we get it in the high number, and we can come over here and you can see this is turned on. We turn it off. So now we have nothing programmed in this track. So what we could do is we could hold this programming mode off. Now we see that in bank 1, number 2, we have nothing turned on. Okay, so let's go back and let's program this quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some pedals to it. So we're going to hold this until it's oops, let's go back to bank 1. You're going to hold this till we get into program mode. So now the blue light comes on. So again, the L means that these 4 pedals are active, the low ones. So let's add right here, let's add this one here. And you'll see as soon as I did this, this one lit up. So there, 2, 3, 4. We've added all 4 of those pedals. Let's take a couple off. Let's say we just want those 2, which would be the OCD and the Empress. But let's say we want this micro boost over. Again, what we need to do is get this to high to get from 5 to 8. Now we're on 8. We have this in H. We can select the 5, the green lit up, which is 5 to 8. Again, I'm not running 8 pedals, just 5. But that's how you would program it. You would now hold it until the program lights off, and now you see bank 1, bank 2 has these 3 pedals engaged. And going back to bank 1, program 1, we have just the overdrive turned on. So that's how you program. The other important thing to know is there's this what we call pools. So basically you can click up to 10. So you've got 10 banks. Okay. And now we're back to 1. So let's say we had something on bank 3. You could say bank 3 and that would be bank 3, program 2 of bank 3. Okay, so let's go back to bank 1. The other thing you just to know is there's pools. If you hit pools, you've got another series. It'll show a dot here, and what that is another 10 banks that are available. Okay. Now, there's one other thing that we can do. These lights here indicate foot switches. So they would be foot switches that you would have from your amp head. Okay, let's just go back to one. And you can program foot switches as well. So, you know, something like that can be programmed as well. So how to do that is, let's go back to bank 1, program 1. Right now we have just the overdrive on it. Let's say we wanted, I don't need them, but let's say you had some foot switches. You wanted to, you know, foot switches that let you bounce between channels on your amp. You would come back to program mode. When you have this blue light up, again, we have this right now, we have this overdrive selected, but if we want to add those 2 switches, what you do is hit this again, and now you see one switch has been programmed. There could be a second switch program, or both the switches can be added, or none of the switches, okay? So that's how you add switches. So let's say you had, you know, a switcher that allowed you to go from channel 1 to channel 2 on your amp. You could run it out of here to that switcher and select it here, okay? So that's for switches. In my case, I'm not using any switches, so I'm going to take those right off, and then I'm just going to get out of program mode by holding it till the piece gone, okay? So again, right now, bank 1, program 1. Bank 2, bank 1, sorry, program 2. Again, let's program that really quickly. Let's get rid of those. Hold the program mode. Okay, this is activated, and we also had the micro boost activated, so we have to go to the high, which is selecting this one again, put it in high, and this one now lit up. We took it off. So now we can hold this program, and we are now bank 1, 2, but we have nothing selected. Go back to bank 1, program 1, and we have this, just the overdrive. So hopefully that helps you guys, because I know I'm going to need it for reference if I forget.